Kia ora and welcome to the White House here in sunny New Zealand, where this woman, not that woman, is disrupting the New Zealand education system. So is dyslexia in your family? Does your child struggle at school? Did you? If the answer is yes, then I understand your frustration, as I have experienced your pain. My first driving experience in New Zealand, I was hit by a car from behind, an accident. When I tried to take a photo of the driver, he rammed my car into oncoming traffic, and on purpose. But I stuck around as I promised my nana, and I always did what my nana told me to. My first volunteer teaching job was working with an 11-year-old Māori boy who liked to use the F word often. And no, I don't mean that sociably acceptable fun with friends, family and whānau either. My first few weeks and months in New Zealand were not quite as my nana or I had pictured it. I listened to all the advice from both sides of the world as I tried to get a teaching job. I ended up with a 6-page CV catering to everybody's suggestions, but still no job. My first break came when I finally worked out how to work with the 11-year-old Māori boy. We agreed that he would tell everybody that he was learning to multiply and divide by 5 to save and buy 5 Christmas presents for his whānau. Apart from great timing, because it was before Christmas, he did have 5 whānau. We achieved his goal within 2 hours of my fresh approach. He was pleased. His smile beamed from ear to ear as he shared his achievement with his peer. I was really pleased, especially as he no longer articulated how he wanted to shove my counting stick where the sun didn't shine. The experience taught me 3 things. 1, be child-centered and don't try and fit the child to the resource. 2, make it real, relevant and sociably acceptable to all. And 3, my approach worked, I just needed to develop it to fit to the Kiwi way. I practiced my theory in my first class that I had here for a year in New Zealand, a class of weirdos and misfits, a colleague called them, to which I knew, with my disorders, I fitted right in. I built great relationships with parents and grandparents. With honesty and sincerity, I alleviated their fears around behaviour of children, especially bullying, and the kids that didn't quite fit in, because let's face it, everybody wants to fit in and be part of, not apart from. For me, it's all about the smile on the face. It's the laughter, it's the enjoyment. It's about using the F word often, spending time having fun with friends, family and whānau. It's about growing up to live a normal, productive life. To date, I've had a 100% success rate with those who have attended my workshops. I'm ready to share this with you. DYSCO training is about disorders, and it offers ways to screen for disorders like dyslexia, dysgraphia, dyscalculia, dyspraxia, dysphasia, and solutions to use immediately. There's no test to give your child more of what they fail at to tell you what you already know. That, as my nana would say, is like teaching your grandmother to suck eggs. So if you want to know my shortcut to success by working smarter, not harder, and using F words more often, spending more time having fun with friends, family and whānau, don't wait for your child to fail any longer. Book a 15-minute private consultation with me. Click on the button below. We'll discuss your strengths and struggles, and if we're a good fit, we'll work out a solution to suit to your success.